In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best display case to store your thousands of dollars worth of Legos, so let's get right into it. This display case here is absolutely amazing and is much cheaper than the one that Lego provides from their website or from Target itself. So let's go ahead and get into this video, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about this acrylic box and why you should get it for your amazing Lego collection, how it will save you money in the long run. Look at how amazing this looks here. So here we do have a disassembly case. I believe it's by BODC. The size is 250 millimeters by 145 millimeters by 120 millimeters. I did get it in black. You could get it in green, white, yellow, or gray. Now, I do believe that the black just looks a little bit better and matches with all of the Ninjago theme that I was going here. This is part number 3628, and here is the model number if you need to pause it and look it up. This display case is very sturdy, and for the price, the acrylic is very nice. I do think that it is something that you're going to have to wipe all of the fingerprints away. That's why I did just grab it there so that you can see the fingerprint go away on it. Now, inside of the display case, you do basically, over here, you get 2, 4, 6, 8. You get about 8 studs on this side in the front. I do have all of the Kais here. Then you do get 2, 4, you get 5 studs on the next row, which is where I have all of the ZX suits. I have ZX Kai, Zane, Cole, Lloyd, Jay, and I have Sensei Wu and Lord Garmadon over there. And then up top, you do get a 4 case row, which over on this left side behind Garmadon, behind Wu Garmadon, I have mostly all of the villains on here other than Ryu. Not Ryu, I actually do not know his name, Aaron, I believe. I did put Lloyd in the middle here, and you do have a lot of space for people and characters in the front row if you leave one stud for them to hold weapons, which is why I did that. With most original Ninjago minifigures going from anywhere like $70 for the Fang Mari leader here, or anywhere from, basically I think Lloyd ZX here sells for close to $100 as well, or the Dragon Suit Zane here, which is worth $150. Most of them need to be protected from dust, dirt, and anything like that, especially with the whites of the plastics from Lego do get yellow over time. If you cannot tell, they do get a slight hue to them. Now, Lego does a nice job with their prints where most of them do last a long time. Now, it is a slight concern with it being studs everywhere, placing the minifigures in the E-studs, so that way the legs do crack over time, but that is something I will be checking on all of the minifigures. But so far, I have absolutely no complaints about this display case at all. The size is perfect, the scale is perfect, and the acrylic is great so far. Here's a quick top-down view of the display case itself. You can see it does hold a bunch of minifigures. If you were to stack it like this row here, you could technically probably get 7 on each row, and you can probably get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can get about probably 35, 40 different minifigures on the inside of here, roughly. We can see if that would fit. Getting it all full. If you do have people like the Fang Pyre leader here, where the tail comes to the back, you will not be able to fit as many minifigures, especially ones with sun hats like Sensei Wu. I do love this display case. I think it looks absolutely awesome. Say you wanted to display a background and print a background sticker for it, kind of like a Ninjago theme. You could print out a small Ninjago city theme for the back plate area. That way it looks like they are in the Ninjago temple area, which I think would be absolutely awesome. Kind of like this background here, which I do most of my filming in. This was a custom-made studio from Staples with a picture of a garage, as you guys can tell here, with everything spray painted. Now here is the F1 Lego car. It is a little bit smaller than the car itself, but the display is much longer. I believe it was 250 millimeters long. So many of you have noticed I am back to filming and uploading every single day, trying to get my views and the click-through impression rate up. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. As you guys can see, we have posted previous videos talking about the Oracle F1 Red Bull car. We did a whole build breakdown on this here. We also did a whole build breakdown on the Lego Flower Shop set, the Petite Bouquet set. Make sure you guys go check that out. I also compared the two of them and compared it to a rail flower to see which one you guys think is the best option to get for your significant other or even for yourself. Now, I do think this display coming in at $13 delivered on eBay is a much better deal than what Lego has going on. Lego sells their, I believe it's 14 minifigure display, and that display cost around $35 or $39 at Target. So it's definitely much better of a value to get this one here, and you can customize it much more. The Lego minifigure display only comes in black or red, so you are much more limited to what you have going on. As you guys can see, there are some minifigures that we have not gone over on this channel, so I will be doing a breakdown of different sets and everything like that. I have been going through my childhood sets, moving recently, so I will be taking all of those out and showing you guys what I have and the review of them as well, which should be fairly cool. I haven't seen any of them since basically 2011, especially with the ZX figures. Those are the oldest ones I have, which are 2011, like I just said. So I will be bringing those sets back up, rebuilding them and everything like that, re-experiencing the whole Ninjago theme. I have been re-watching the TV show along with it as well. This is Lego set number 7076, and I am so excited to finally have it back in my studio. This has been in the top of my garage, taken apart for so long. So let's go ahead and get in the video. I finally went through and cleaned every single part, sat in a bucket of soap, hot water, and I cleaned every single one with a little cloth. Dried it out with a fan overnight so that we could film this video. I have a few different pieces we have to put on in here, obviously, as you guys can see. But we're going to be reviewing his Titan mech through here. You guys know that Lloyd is one of my favorite characters from the Lego Ninjago universe. So we're going to be diving into his Titan mech here. He also has a plane separate to this. I think it's a perfect time doing this review, especially with the Legacy Titan mech coming out, with it being Lloyd's Titan mech, and it's the new version of his Titan mech. I feel like it's a complete redo. So with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at the old one. Let's get right into the video. So Lloyd's Titan mech torso, you guys can see here, has a computer system that we're going to have to go ahead and install on the inside of here. Now, if I do remember correctly where this goes, I might have to refer to some pictures and videos here, but this does go on the inside of here, so I'm going to have to place that separately later on. I might even have to pull the Titan mech's chest off to do so. You guys can see here the headpiece does have the dragon molded hand pieces, which are usually used on Jay's lightning nunchucks from the new Legacy wave. They are reusing the old pieces here. This is still taken apart a little bit from me cleaning it last night. I have not had time to put it together. I am missing a few pieces. I'm missing this piece here, and I'm also missing one over for the jet. I'm missing the the brown 2x2 stud here, and the white 2x1 top tile. Now, I have not been into Lego in a long time, so to be honest, I don't know where all of those pieces could have gone, and I'm honestly not too sure if I'll ever find them, so it's more of a hassle of having to order the part numbers and hope that they still make those pieces. So it will definitely be something I have to do some research on when my work is a little bit down this week. This is the top armor piece to the Titan mech. We have to grab two of these over here as well. I did take off any piece with stickers. No sticker pieces got cleaned other than the ones that are printed. I don't really care if a printed tile has anything going on for issue-wise, but I don't want any peeling on anything else. So here is what the Titan mech looks like with its top samurai shield armor. As you guys can see, it looks absolutely amazing. These are all the same piece here, so they will be reversed between the two of them. As you guys can see, we'll grab the other ones here. This one's going to be this way, this one's going to be this way here. There is no way to, unfortunately, make it so that the lines go in the same direction. I think I like this version of the Titan Mech so much better anyways. The new version is just a little bit more beefy. It's a little bit more display style of a feature, where this one is a little bit more of a play and display style. We're gonna have to put the other one together here. And then this piece goes right over here. You guys will know exactly what it looks like, especially from the TV show. It's so difficult to do this with one hand. Let's see, can I get it? Can I do it? Can I do it? We got it, perfect. So you guys can see how great this moves over here as well too. It's absolutely perfect. I do have the minifigure for this. He does have the wrong hood, but the hood I should be able to find it, but I don't know where it is, to be honest. And it's in a big bucket of Legos, so that's going to be a long time until I get to it. Alright, as we slowly put the mech together here, all of these little different pieces just make it look so realistic. It is a little bit fragile, and I do have to be careful here. I am using one hand. Let's see if I can get it on camera with you guys. I'm going to keep you zoomed in here. And perfect, we did get his headpiece on. And we'll get the other top mech part here. We're going to use the rug as a little bit of traction here. Perfect. You guys can see how great he does look with his armor on and everything like that. He does look super bulky. So you guys can see here is Lloyd's Titan Mech all complete and finished together. Not all complete, he's still missing a few pieces, but I will have those pieces shortly in the mail. So I hope you guys like this little breakdown video. You guys can see there is actually no knees or anything like that on here. We do also have the full jet in the back. I think it looks absolutely awesome. One of the next videos coming up shortly will be about Sora's mech. You can see Sora's mech is hiding in the background over there. I have had that one for a while. I do like the pink and the cat theme over there, but you guys do know Lloyd is my absolute favorite and has been my favorite since season 1. I did know he was going to be the Green Ninja before he was the Green Ninja, which led me down the road of liking him the most. So with this video being said, I hope you guys like this Titan Mech. If we do get it to 1,000 likes, I'm going to convince my girlfriend to let me get the new version of Lloyd's Titan Mech, which will be a little bit of convincing, so make sure you guys get it to 1,000 likes. I do think it is possible. There's 4,000 of you subscribed. If only basically a few of you like it per each video, then we will be definitely getting the new version. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification button because I will be uploading more every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which will be airing tomorrow. As you guys can see, Lloyd's Titan Mech is absolutely massive here. He has his huge katana, which is absolutely perfect. It does have the little dangly piece on the bottom. I do think once I get a few more custom pieces, or once I go to the Lego store, I'm probably going to get an extra red handle piece to extend it a little bit, and I think that way the sword will be extended, another white brick link, and it will make sure that it touches the ground, which I think is really cool, because I do want to be able to flip the blade upside down and have it touching the ground with both hands on it, kind of like a Titan. I do think this looks absolutely awesome, and you know what? It is perfect size inside of the garage shop here. It looks like he would just be able to squeeze out of the door over here. It especially looks perfect with Sora's mech over in the corner over there as well. Now, I do love all of the little markings and all of the little details that are on this mech here itself. There's so many little parts and things to look at. The colors are absolutely amazing as well. The gold just stands out perfectly. I do think it matches the other Titan mechs as well. I probably will have Jay's Titan mech on here. I do think I'll be able to have Cole's Titan Mech on here as well, and maybe if we get enough views, like I said at the end of this video, which you guys will see, if I can convince my girlfriend, we will get the new Lloyd's Titan Mech if we can get 1,000 likes. So make sure you guys get the likes up. And I do think we also have Zane's Titan Mech at my brothers, so we will have to go over there and take that from him as well to make a video on this. So we probably will be able to get all of the complete Titan Mech sets in this video series, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I hope you have liked all of the different videos on Legos. We have been switching it up and changing what we're filming, how we're doing, everything like that. Grim Reaper RC is now not just for RC cars and racing, but we are going into Legos, technology, and everything like that, and plumbing and DIY videos. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the trajectory of where this channel goes. With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notification button. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a really cool or informational video just like this one. And I will see you all in the very next episode of Grim Reaper RC, which will be airing tomorrow. I am uploading every single day from now on.